They've just wrapped up practice. The Habs have at Lansdowne Park. Brendan Gallagher of the Habs joining us. Brendan, appreciate you doing this. First things first, the hard-hitting question: do you think it's too much eye black, or you're gonna dial it back for Saturday night? What are your initial thoughts?
I don't know. I kind of liked it. I let D'Lo take care of my eye black before the skate and try to make me look as tough as he could. So I need all the help I can get, but I might go with this tomorrow night.
All right, I got to ask, you guys just got off the ice. How was it? I know you were born in Edmonton, made the move to BC, but did the Edmonton genetics jump in and help you out? Was it cold, too cold? Because we're bundled up here downtown.
I loved it. I thought it was perfect. The colder, the better when you do these things once a year. I think, some guys enjoy it. Some guys really hate it. It didn't take long for half our team to put on the face mask in practice and start complaining about their ears and how cold they were. But there were a few of us who really enjoyed it. And you kind of saw the guys that didn't so much.
Brendan, how do you balance, because this is such a unique thing, right? How do you balance, on one hand, just enjoying yourself and having fun in such a unique environment, combined with, these are 2 big points, every game's big for you guys, and this is a serious night's work.
We've played in one of these before in Boston, and our mindset with the group that we had was just go out and enjoy it, have as much fun as you can. And it turned out for the best that game. I think we're going to hope for the same here tomorrow night. Obviously, you're going to compete, you're going to be intense, but events like this kind of take you back to when you're a young kid skating on the outdoor pond, and it kind of brings back a lot of memories. That game in Boston might have been the most fun a lot of us have ever had playing hockey, and to get a chance to do another one of these is pretty special.
Nice. Well, you got to let us in. Who's the teammate who was most freaked out by the cold, and who was the guy who decided to go out there and prove how tough he was with the shorts and the regular gear? Which side? Like, who was on each side?
Well, I'm trying to put on a front right now because I was talking a big game. I'll tell you guys the truth. I was pretty cold, but I was trying to act like I wasn't feeling it all that much. There's a lot of guys. Plecky is pretty grumpy about being out in the cold weather. Patch is another guy. There's a few guys that aren't really enjoying themselves too much, but you get an event like this, they're going to have fun. And then there's a few of us that are trying to act a little bit tougher than we are, like myself, and pretending like the cold's not bothering us.
I know Dad's a strengths guy, and preparation is big for you. How do you prepare for a game like can you prepare for what's going to happen on Saturday night?
You try and treat it as much as you can like any other game. You're going to do your preparation, understand, the way Ottawa's going to play, what you need to do to beat them. But other than that, it's an event where you can just let everything go and just go out and enjoy yourselves. You think less, you just enjoy the spectacle that it is, have fun with it, go out there, play hockey, and compete. And that's what we all love to do is just compete. The less thinking, the better. And I think both sides are really going to enjoy it.
Brendan, it's amazing what a player can do sometimes when they're, what's the word I'm looking for, Timmy? Healthy.
Yeah.
And you have had a fantastic season. Obviously, the team's been up and down. And sometimes you don't like to focus on you, but I want to focus on you. How do you feel right now? And talk about the year you think you've had today.
As so far, personally, I've been able to do what I kind of wanted to do. I went back in the summer, and going back to last year, it was a disappointing year for me individually, just because of the ups and downs that I had. I felt like, there were times where I just wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be, and a reason of that, part of that was because of health, and part of that was just me not doing what I needed to do. And going into this year, I just wanted to be consistent, and I feel like game in, game out, I'm just trying to play my game, and things are going well for me right now. But I think if you learn from last year, you understand that it can change pretty quickly the other way. So you're just trying to do the same things I've always done to have success, and do it night in, night out.
All right, last one for you. Do you feel like with the return of Carey Price that you guys are starting to find that groove that you have?
Yeah, I think we're building as a group, and we still got some work to do, but obviously Price is a big part of that. You look at, when he's on top of his game, there's not a more dominant player in the world, and the guy that can change the game. It doesn't matter what position, the players are. I think you talk about a goalie that we get to put in our net. It's something that the opponents have to really think about, and it's tough to beat. And playing in front of that is a pretty special feeling. And for us to, as a group, start to feel a little bit more comfortable and a little more confident in our game. We understand that we got to play some pretty good hockey here for the rest of the season to make the playoffs, to make a push. But the group we have, we feel like we're capable of doing that.
Right. Brendan, you live in dangerous areas in front of that net. You're not afraid of much. And a lot of people have complimented your heart over the years. I got to say, you do have a middle linebacker look to you with the eye black. The more I look at it, Brendan, that's the look. Don't change a thing.
Yeah, go with that.
Let no one talk you out of that. Have fun tomorrow night, Brendan. All the best, man.
All right, you guys convinced me. Thanks, guys.